So besides ensuring the minimum income to the people, this Employment Act has been able to create products, to create resources for the community that couldn't have been otherwise possible to do.
Right. No, that is very much part of the idea. I see it's basically a multi-purpose program, which one of the objectives is also to create productive assets. And again, that's a case where I would say the potential is really good. For example, if we talk about Jharkhand, where I've been doing quite a bit of work, you know, you could in principle really transform the whole rural economy through this program, because it's a kind of hilly state with a very good topography for watershed works, and it's almost completely unirrigated at the moment. So you could, by building check dams and ponds and leveling of land, you could bring a lot of this land under irrigation, and then you could also construct roads and afforestation. I mean, there's almost limitless potential, and if the program is well implemented, you could really transform the whole rural economy of Jharkhand through that. On the other hand, the reality, I mean, Jharkhand is one of the most corrupt and criminalized states of India, and the reality, the ground realities of this Employment Guarantee Act in Jharkhand are really quite dismal. And they have been making quite a mess of this whole opportunity, and it is all the more surprising because all the money, almost all the money, comes from the central government. So all they have to do is to take the central government money and implement this properly, and they could really do something great for the people and for the future of the Jharkhand economy. But right now it's completely disrupted by criminal and corrupt elements. And so when you look at the actual productive value of the assets, very often it's not very good in that particular state. I mean, if you look at the all India picture, it's not like that. I mean, in many places some very good work has been done. In other places like Jharkhand, there's still a lot that leaves to be desired. So it's again, as I said, a bit of a kind of struggle that, you know, you have that potential is there. And on the other hand, when you try to realize that potential, you fight against a lot of forces, including in this case, the forces of corruption. And there's no guarantee that it's actually going to come out the right way. And all you can do is to do what you can to make it work. But one has to see. Maharashtra had an Employment Guarantee Act for a long time, and then it sort of fell apart. And there's no guarantee that this will not happen in the all India level. But my feeling is that if the workers organize and form strong organizations, then they will be able to save the program and to make it work. And that's really the big opportunity in the future, because, you know, it's an extraordinary fact that millions of people have a common stake in this act, and the employment guarantee worker is basically the unorganized sector worker, which is 90% of the workforce. So 90% of the workforce has come into a common system of entitlements and has a stake in building organizations that will help them to defend their rights and to make this act survive. So if that organizational opportunity is used, I think that this act has a great future. But again, it's not guaranteed.